United Health is down about 50% year to date, and even more if we're comparing the all-time high here of almost $600 a share to the current price as I'm recording this video of $250. Why did this drop happen, and where do I see this stock going from here? Hey, I'm Andreas, I've been investing for over 10 years, and in today's video let's talk quickly about United Health. Now, United Health got into problems with an alleged investigation into its practices, although the main reason for them dropping now, post earnings, was the bottom line result, so the profitability in this case. It was very, very weak. The company grew its top line nicely. However, the bottom line was quite frankly a disaster. Nonetheless, dividend was not cut, and they will continue to increase it by 5% on a year-on-year basis. As of now, as of current communication. And we also see weaker guidance going forward. So a double whammy, a double bitch slap to the people who are holding this stock. I have started to buy this company. I started my first position when it dropped below $300, just buying small increments. And then recently here, another $900 purchase when the stock dropped very, very quickly after earnings. So down roughly 10% on this stock so far. Will continue to build a position going forward. Why will I continue to build a position in United Health going forward? Well, it's because the problem with the bottom line that they're facing is easily fixed. They just need to increase the insurance premiums. Is this a overnight fix? No, absolutely not. You can't go in and tamper with an existing insurance contract. This needs to be done at renewals, so when the policy is running out, alright, tough luck, here's a 45% increase in the premium. And in America, on online forums, I've heard that some employers are flagging that the insurance premiums will go up. And if this is the case in your workplace as well, please let me know in the comments below. It will help me and other potential United Health Group investors out. So thank you very much for that. But they need to fix profitability. They need to increase premiums. We've seen this in the home insurance industry after the fires in California and in Hawaii. The whole industry increased premiums, and that's been a blessing to shareholders in some of those insurance companies, such as, for example, Porch Group. And now health insurance needs to do the same thing. Now, could this disaster have been avoided? Absolutely, in my opinion. It's a sign of weak leadership. I think that leadership could have, for example, utilized Palantir software to have quicker real-time decision making on its operational side and been able to avoid a lot of these profitability crunch that we're seeing now, and perhaps raised premiums even earlier. There's also some execution risk, as this is quite political. If they start increasing premiums by too much, we're gonna see politicians complain, and we could potentially see more regulation being introduced into the space. This is not necessarily a bad thing. Long term, it makes it harder for small new players to enter, and this creates a moat, which this industry definitely already has, although the moat will become wider in this case. However, short term, it can hurt profitability. Short term, these current contracts where people are utilizing a lot more healthcare than expected, especially mental health care today. That's something that's hurting the bottom line of United Health Group, and naturally health insurance needs to become more expensive. The premiums need to become more expensive to compensate shareholders. so that the company can continue to grow profits into the future. And I think that they will be able to execute on this. I think that we will see price increases, and then about a year from now, this will all be forgotten, and I will have made a nice profit on my investment. And while I wait, I get to collect a nice little dividend. It's not huge, it's not tiny, but 3.52% yield on the current cost. That's not too bad, you know. That's not too bad. Especially if they manage to survive this, they continue to increase dividends. Well, then it's gonna be a nice position to hold on to for some passive income in the future. Alright, that's been it covering United Health Group. And as always, hope you guys make a ton of money, whatever investments you decide to make. Take care now. Bye bye.